All right, welcome back, everybody, to Madrid. Quarterfinals day for the men and women's semi-final day. So it's a pretty big day today. It's the last big day of the tournament, and then every day from now on, tomorrow is going to be only 2 matches tomorrow. Then the women's final and the men's final over the weekend. So it gets pretty. It's a weird tournament. These tournaments are so weird because they're so busy in the middle, but then they just completely stop. Like everything just slows down to a crawl at the end of the tournament, where we're just waiting for the final matches. But that's 2-week Masters, and we're gonna do it again next week in Rome because the same thing happens next week. But let's get the preview because these two guys have played a bunch. Ruud versus Medvedev on a clay court. First time we're seeing this. There's a quarterfinal lineup. No top 4 players left. Draper the highest seed. And then you've got Musetti, Medvedev, and Ruud. And then outside of that, you've got players outside the top 20. You've got, Rinaldi and Diallo. Unexpected to get here. Cerundolo Mensik is a fun one. That's coming on pretty soon. So, yeah, that's the lineup. Maybe not. I mean, let's be honest. I think only maybe one player in this lineup that you would say, yeah, I would have seen that. I think Musetti being here is probably the only thing, the only guarantee. Whereas, Djokovic and Berrettini were in the Draper section with Rinaldi and, maybe Ruud. Maybe put Ruud in there as well. Maybe Ruud. But Medvedev being here, that's a little bit shocking considering Rune was in the section. So maybe Ruud and Musetti are the 2 players that we've seen here before. But everybody else, a little bit strange. But that's what Madrid does. Madrid is a strange tournament. Casper Ruud, number 15 in the world. He's 26 years old from Norway. 6 foot tall, right-handed. He has got 15 wins, 6 losses on the year. No titles this year, but he has got 12 career titles. He's trying to find his first 1,000 title. His form has been pretty solid, but not as good as the clay court seasons in the past. So he's trying to change that today. And Daniil Medvedev, world number 10, 29 years old from Russia. 6'6", right-handed. 14 wins and 8 losses on the year. No titles this year. Hasn't won a title in almost 2 years. Coming up to Rome 2 years ago was the last time he won a title. He's been to a few finals, but has not won the trophy for a while. And you can see his form's been okay, considering clay courts, but he hasn't been as good on the hard courts as we'd expect. And 3-0 ahead. These guys haven't played for like 3.5 years. It's been a long, long time. And they've never played on clay. So let's see. Ruud's never won a match against Medvedev, but they've never played on clay. So this is where things get really interesting. Now, let me go through some. I feel like we've got to talk about Medvedev just in case he loses. We've got to talk about him now because he's been very impressive at 1,000 level. So he's made the quarterfinals or better at every slam, including the French. By making the semis here, he has now made the semifinals or better at every single 1,000 event. Sorry, the quarterfinals or better at every single 1,000 event. If he makes the semis, he would have made the semis or better at every 1,000. So this is the only semifinal in the lineup that he's missing. Now, he's made the final of Indian Wells twice. He's won Miami. He made the semifinals of Monte Carlo way back in 2019. Quarterfinal here last year and again this year. So if he makes the semis, that'll be a personal best. He won Rome, of course, a couple of years ago. He's won Canada, Cincinnati, Shanghai, Paris, and also the ATP finals. So for him to get to the semis and beat Ruud, especially beat Ruud, that's a very big win on clay, that would give Medvedev something that I think a lot of players don't necessarily have. I mean, not too many players have made the semis of every 1,000 event. He's got a level of consistency that, only Djokovic has, at 1,000 level because he's won them all a bunch of times. I'm just having a look. Zverev has done the same. So Zverev has never made it past the quarterfinal of Indian Wells, but he's made the semis or better at every other one. So him and Medvedev, Zverev and Medvedev are sort of the 2 guys that at the 1,000 level are sort of neck and neck. So let's see. Let's see if Medvedev can win this match, which would be very impressive against Casper Ruud, but then also make the semis of another 1,000 and complete the set of semis. Did you watch the Demon on Musetti match? Nope. I turned it off after the first 2 games because he was losing and I didn't want to see it. I did not watch it. I woke up and the result was bad, and so I'm glad I didn't watch it. It looked like a very straightforward match, which was disappointing. If Lucky Loser Diallo wins, I will watch only baseball this year. Jesus, okay. Is Essendon winning? Yes. We're up by 25 points. 25 points going into the third quarter. That was painful, Cam. I'm glad I didn't watch it either. Yeah. No, I saw the first two. I saw it 2-love and then I went to sleep. I'm not watching this. Musetti beating Alcaraz on clay was what got me into tennis. Okay, nice. Nice one. Medvedev was playing well last year. He could have made the semis if not injured. Yeah, he was injured here, right? He had to withdraw here, right? Dimino got smacked. Unfortunately, he is one of the most overrated players on court. Never delivers against good players. I don't think you know what the word overrated means. I don't think you understand what that word means. Bombers just hit the post from close one. Yeah, I saw that. Caddy should have kicked that. It'd be funny if Klavedev can somehow take it all. I would love Medvedev to win this tournament. That'd be so much fun. That'd be so much fun. What is Medvedev's chance? I mean, if Medvedev wins this, which is a big if because, Casper Ruud. But if Medvedev wins this, he then plays either plays Cerundolo or Mensik. I'm sure if Medvedev wants... I think Medvedev would rather play Mensik than Cerundolo. Just because Cerundolo on clay, more experience... And I think he'd be able to. He'd probably back himself against Mensik. And then the final, I mean, unless it's Musetti, he'd probably rate his chances against Draper on clay. So maybe if Medvedev does win this, you can dream big. Yeah, I think Cerundolo and Musetti on a clay court should beat Medvedev. But then Draper on clay, he's been very good this week, but Mensik on clay, they're not. It's not really their surface. So Medvedev against them would be interesting. Would be interesting. Mensik or Cerundolo? Who do you think? I'm going Mensik. I think Cerundolo will win, but it'll be very close. If Medi wins Madrid, he would get number 6 in the rankings. Wow, that'd be impressive. I kind of want Medvedev to win now. now that Demon's out, I kind of want Medi to win. I kind of want to see Medvedev win. Ruud hasn't won 1,000 yet, has he? No. I mean, if one of these guys won this 1,000, that'd be fun. Cerundolo over Mensik, you're delusional. Yeah, and I didn't ask for your opinion, so you can get stuffed. We're not starting like this today. Keep your opinion to yourself if it's not nice. We've got a long day. I don't go to your house and tell you that your cooking sucks. So don't come into my house and tell me my prediction is bad. All right? We're having a positive day. My pick's Draper. Cool. Medvedev is Ruud's dad. Yeah. Cerundolo is having a great season. He's made the quarterfinals of all tournaments he's entered, except for when he lost to Carlos. Yeah, he's had a great, yeah, for sure. I'm getting the laptop out, good to see this match. Fair enough. Actually, that's what I want to know. Before we start, I'm always interested. I want to know how you guys actually watch the live streams. Do you watch the stream and listen, or do you just listen to the stream in the background, or do you watch the match and listen? That's what I want to know, because I mean, you can have the headphones in and put this on the side and do your work, or I don't know if I reckon the smallest percentage of people actually sit here and watch me speak. I think that's probably the least exciting thing to do. And then there's also watching the match and listening. So I want to know, what do you guys, how do you guys consume the live streams? Do you put it on the background, listen only? Do you watch the match and have it in the background as, or use the chat listen and watch the match? Or do you actually watch the stream? Watch me yelling and screaming at people in the chat. Pretty even spread. Okay, interesting. Anyways, Ruud serving first. I'm going to go Ruud in 3. As a backhand return now to the backhand of Ruud. Backhand now from Medvedev on the stretch. Ruud with a forehand into the forehand of Medvedev, and Medi hits it wide. 15 love. All right, so most people, it seems like it's pretty evenly spread. Listen only. Watch and listen. All right. Interesting. I have split screen on my of you in the match. Okay. I hide the chat for spoilers. Well, yeah, the chat does give it away sometimes. If I'm at work, I can only listen. Otherwise, I watch the match and listen. Okay. Interesting. I'm an artist, painting and listening. Okay. It seems like most people listen. By the way, somebody keeps changing their votes because it goes from like one to the other. So someone's just someone's just pressing buttons. So if I was to turn off the camera, if I was to go like this, does that affect anyone's experience with the channel? Does this bother anybody? 30 love? Because I might just rock out of bed and just like, I might just put a photo of myself on the screen instead. I'll just put a photo and just be talking. And it's 40 love. Maybe I'll just put the postcards on the screen. That can just be like a blown up. I'll just do this. I'll just put the postcards up instead. There we go. Is that better? 40 love. There you go. Is that good? That's good. As we return out of the forehand of Ruud, backhand now from Medvedev into the backhand of Ruud. Medi backhand down the line goes long, and Ruud holds 1-0. First game to Casper Ruud. All right. 1-0. I reckon pictures of tennis players from the Madrid Open would be better. Yeah, we can't use those. We're not going to use those. Do you want to just have me? Oh, is this better? Maybe we'll do this then. This might be better. How about that? All right. 1-0 to Ruud. 1-0. As Medvedev steps up to serve. As a return goes in from Ruud in the forehand of Medvedev. Medi hits it long though, and it's love 15. Love 15. And Mia's sleeping. Mia. Hello. Hey. Good girl. There she is. She was just lying there. She just had her eyes open looking at me. All right. Medvedev. Trying to hold serve here. Ruud won the first game, 1 love. Many double faults. All right, 15-30. 15-30. 15-30. Medvedev serves a fault again. Second serve. Second serve as the return goes in the backhand of Ruud. Forehand from Ruud goes wide on the down the line, and it's 30-all. All right, 30-all. Prefer the postcards, to be honest. That's rude. As it goes out by Ruud, and it's 40-30. By the way, why the hell is North Melbourne coming back from the dead? What are we doing? Why is Essendon... Why are we... Essendon's only up by 8 points. I'm going to start screaming, chat. I'm going to start screaming. Medvedev serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Okay. Deuce. Do I take my dog out for walks? Of course. All right, we get to deuce. As the return goes in, the front of Medvedev. Ruud puts up a lob, but it's wide. Advantage Medvedev. Problems need to put them away. Don't worry, Crows failed too. Last week we did against 2 weeks ago against West Coast. We're supposed to smack them, and then we won by 2. It was way too close. I hate it. Do you feed your dog food? Yes. Like, are you serious? Do you feed your little dog food? Yes. That's what you have to do when you have a pet. You have to take care of them. As that goes the net by Medvedev, juice. I mean, why you're like? I feel like we're asking very, very basic questions. Are you asking me because you want to get a dog, or like, what's up? Do I take like you have to like having a pet is not just like she just like walks around the house and we just live. She's not a roommate. She's not a housemate who can fend for it. You gotta look after her. Feed her, walk. I mean, you got to take care of your pets. You can't just. When you get a pet, if she was a cat, it'd be different. I wouldn't have to take her out for walks if she was a cat. I just have to make sure there's food. But for a dog, you gotta look after dogs. Gotta pay attention. All right, advantage Ruud. As the backhand return goes in the forehand of Medvedev. Ruud with a slice. Medi forehand. Into the backhand of Ruud. He puts up a lob. Medvedev bounce. Smash. Nope. Ruud hit it wide. We get back to deuce. I didn't know you feed your dog food. Exactly. All right, deuce. There's a backhand return now from Ruud into the backhand of Medvedev. Lovely shot by Medi. And it's advantage Medvedev. All right. Serve is a fault by Medvedev. Second serve. Second serve. And that goes out by Medvedev. And we get back to deuce. And to the fault, second serve. As that goes down the line, the slice of Ruud. Medvedev comes in with a forehand. Ruud puts up a lob, but it's wide. And it's advantage Medvedev. As the return goes in the forehand of Ruud. Forehand from Medvedev. Into the forehand of Ruud. As Medvedev backhand to the backhand of Ruud. Again, the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud with a slice. As Medvedev backhand again, the backhand of Ruud. Into the backhand slice of Medvedev. Ruud with a backhand. Again to the backhand of Medi. Into the forehand of Ruud. Medvedev forehand of the stretch. Goes in the net. We're back to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. That goes out by Ruud, and it's advantage Medvedev. As he says, a fault second serve. As he double faults, and we're back to deuce. Back to deuce. Second serve in the forehand of Ruud. Return goes into the forehand of Medvedev. Slice Ruud. And Medvedev volleys it wide. Advantage Ruud. Advantage Ruud. Hey, Serrano Castello in the house. And that goes out by Ruud on the return, and we're back to deuce. All right, advantage Medvedev. As the return goes into the net by Ruud, and Medvedev finally holds 1-1. 1-1. By the way, is Naomi Osaka playing today? Does anyone know? Essendon back in front. Let's go. She must be playing today, right? She didn't play yesterday. Yeah, she's playing Parry apparently in a couple hours. Yes, she is. Okay. Who do you think will win? Draper or Arnaldi? I'm going to go Draper. I reckon we're getting a Draper, Musetti, Ruud, Cerundolo matchup. That's the semifinals. Ruud, Cerundolo, Draper, Musetti. That is what I think is going to happen. All right. As Ruud hits a slice in the net, and it's love 15. As we return now to the forehand of Ruud. Medvedev backhand to the forehand of Ruud. Again, the forehand of Medvedev on the stretch. Ruud can't get it. 15-30. Nice hitting. Nice hitting from Medi. $15-30. There's a bit of left from Ruud. As it goes out by Ruud again, and Medvedev's got 2 break points. All right, 15-40. Ruud serves a fault, second serve. As we get a serve again. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes in the net. 30-40. 30-40. All right, 30-40. As it goes out by Medvedev. As we get the deuce. As Ruud gets to advantage with some good hitting. To get back the lead. As Ruud, with some nice serving, goes to 2-1. All right. Okay. 2-1. Okay. All right. Two one. Medvedev back. Goes to the forehand straight to Ruud's backhand. Medvedev volleys. Ruud puts up a lob. Medvedev volleys, goes in the net though. And it's love 15. Love 15. And got a forehand from Ruud down the line of the backhand slice of Medvedev. Ruud with a forehand into the backhand of Medvedev. Again to the backhand of Ruud, but Medi hits a wide love 30. Love 30. As with a fault, second serve. As the forehand goes into the forehand of Ruud. Forehand from Medvedev. Into the backhand slice of Ruud. Medvedev again to the backhand of Ruud. Down the line to the forehand of Medvedev on the stretch. Ruud again to the forehand of Medi. Down the line now to the slice of Ruud as Medvedev hits a drop shot, but it's not very good. Ruud gets it. Medvedev guesses right though and puts it away. All right, 15-30. All right, backhand rally. Ruud goes down the line in the net, 30-all. Get to 30-all. All right, Ruud gets the deuce. Gets the deuce. All right, first serve is a fault. Second serve. As with a forehand return from Ruud, too strong. Advantage Ruud to try and get the break. All right. As with a fault from Medi, second serve. Second serve. As with a backhand now to the forehand of Ruud. Backhand of Medvedev slice. As Ruud with a backhand again to the backhand of Medvedev. Into the backhand of Ruud. Medi with a forehand on the stretch. Ruud gets it with the backhand again. Medvedev backhand down the middle. Ruud forehand off the tape. Goes wide and we're back to deuce. Back to deuce. Maureen.
Hi, Cam. Meant to send this for Easter, but spent Easter in Ica with hubby. He's home now and on the mends. Thanks for everything you do. Can't get to join as much as I'd like, but will do in couple months. Thanks again.
Maureen, thank you for the £20. That's all right. Don't be sorry for not being around. That's all right. We all have things we have to do. Hopefully your husband's okay. That sounds serious. It's scary. So hopefully he's okay. Shout out to Maureen. Can we get some salutes for Maureen and some best good wishes to her husband on the mend? That's right. You know, we're always going to be here. So don't feel obliged to be here every day or every week or every month. Some people don't come back for months. They come back for the slams. Ruud hits a winner and it's back to deuce. Sorry, it's advantage. It was deuce. Now it's advantage. Now it's advantage. All right. Advantage. Ruud. As Ruud eventually gets the break with a winner. All right. There is the break. It's been a long first half of the set. Oh, Chat, you're the best. Now, Chat, I put together a just because I want to. I don't know. I want to get some feedback from you guys because you guys have to watch all this stuff. Well, you don't have to, but you guys watch the streams. I want to get some feedback and maybe some ideas of what sort of stuff you want to see on the channel or what you like about the channel, so then we can do more of it. So if you go over here and just fill out it's like a 4-question. How many questions are there? Like 5 questions. I just want to know what you guys like to watch because we watch everything, right? We watch all the men's and women's tennis. We watch all the slams and everything. But I just want to get an idea of what you all want to watch. Hot tub stream ain't getting okay. That's not an option. I just want to get an idea of what you guys, what do you watch, and how do you watch the channel? And don't be nice, right? Don't just say everything and everyone and like. If you don't watch everything, don't say you watch everything because that doesn't help anybody. If you only watch, certain things, or you only watch certain players, or you only watch the ATP, make sure you say so, because then it's better to it's easier for me to know. Some of you do watch everything, so that's fine. But if you don't watch everything, don't just think that you should have to say that. You don't have to say that. It's fine. I don't know even who's responding, so it's all anonymous. So, but yeah, don't type it in the chat because I'm not going to read the chat. There's a little at the end of the questions. There's a little thing that just says, "What do you want to see more of?" And then type your suggestions in there because that will be good. Thank you for everybody who does fill it out. It'll make the channel better because I might be doing like stuff that I think is good, but you guys might not like it. So, or I might be watching matches that you guys don't want to watch. I try my best, but sometimes I might make the wrong decision and watch the wrong thing, or miss out on a tournament that we should watch, or Again, write the suggestions in on the form. Don't write them in the chat because I'm not going to remember them. 30-all, by the way, Ruud. Medvedev a chance to break back. As we return now from Medvedev into the forehand of Ruud, but nope, Medi hit it out, 40-30. There you go, fill out the form if you haven't already. Much appreciated. The more people fill it out, the better we can get. The suggestions are great too. I love seeing all the suggestions. All right, 40-30. Backhand return goes out, and it's 4-1 to Ruud. So appreciate everyone filling it out. All right. Yeah, link should be in the chat for the form. All right. I watch everything that you watch as you're the expert in the best tennis matches. Well, I don't know, but I'm definitely not an expert. It's a day off in Europe. Feels great to watch matches, not just listen. Nice. But yeah, your feedback helps a lot. By the way, somebody wrote draw contest with members. What is draw contest? Oh, wait, you're talking about like I thought you were talking about drawing. I thought you meant like drawing. No, you mean like okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I thought you meant like drawing contest. I'm like, wait, how do we do that? You mean draw like we already have the draw challenges if you want to do those. We have that already. Somebody just wrote Draper. What do you want to see more of on the channel? Draper. Okay, that's a good answer. All right, more Draper. It's a good one. Don't start writing player names, chat, because that's just going to clog it up. If you have just write, if you have a lot, if you want to, yeah. Shout out to the person who said Draper. More Draper. Noted. I'll write that down. 4-1. Ruud's got the break. It's been a long start to this match. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate it, mate, for sticking around since 2019. Thanks for filling out the form. Appreciate it. This gives me a good idea of what you guys... again, it means I can make better content for you guys. Or make better videos and stuff, Because you're the ones that, especially the people that are in the live streams. I mean, you guys are here most of the time, so getting your feedback definitely helps. As we return now to the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand in the net from Medi, 15-30. Medi's in trouble. 15-30. I'm actually kind of surprised how many people actually watch the match and listen to the streams at the same time. That's interesting. A lot of people, I would have thought if you can watch the match, you wouldn't be here. So appreciate those people. All right. Nice hitting there from Medvedev. Except that he hit it out.
It's out!
He missed it. So it was good until he missed it. 15-40. Ruud for the double break. Ruud for the double break. Serving to the forehand of Ruud. 4 now from Medvedev. Into the backhand of Ruud. Medi backhand into the backhand of Ruud. Again, the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud slice. It's Medvedev. Forehand goes to the backhand of Ruud. Again to the backhand of Medvedev. Who hits the tape, goes into the forehand of Ruud as Medi hits a winner down the line. Saves one. 30-40. 30-40. $30-40. All right, 30-40. 30-40. As we serve now the forehand of Ruud. Return goes out, and we get to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. As Medi says, a fault second serve. As a No, it's a double fault. All right, Medi in trouble again. And it's 50. Advantage Ruud. So we're back in from Medvedev into the front of Ruud on the stretch. Medvedev into the backhand of Ruud. Again at the front of Medvedev as Ruud puts up a lob. Medvedev with a swing volley. Ruud with another lob. Goes in. Medvedev with a bounce smash from the baseline. Ruud gets it but hits it in the net. And we're back to deuce. Back to deuce. As we to serve again. As the return goes into the backhand of Medvedev. Lovely backhand winner from Medi. Advantage Medvedev to stay in touch. As we to serve again from Medvedev. First serve's a fault, second serve. As the return goes in, the forehand of Medi. Ruud backhand into the backhand of Medvedev. Passing shots too good by Medvedev. Okay. He hangs on for now. 4-2. Ruud with the break. Alcaraz will win Roland Garros. Sinner will win the other two. Okay. I could see that. All right. If you haven't filled out the census form yet, here it is. I'm trying to just get your feedback on what you like about the channel, what you want to see more of. Just want to get an idea of what we can do going forward. As we're forehand now to the backhand of Medvedev, into the backhand of Ruud. Medvedev again to the backhand slice of Ruud. And Medvedev forehand again to the backhand of Ruud. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud with a forehand cross. Medvedev gets it as Ruud forehand cross again. Medvedev puts up a lob. Ruud puts away the smash. 15 love. Draper will win RG final of this one. Okay. All right, 15 love. And there's a bit of fault from Ruud. Second serve. As we just serve again from Ruud. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud with a forehand. Behind Medvedev is smart. 30 love. $30 love. $30 love. As we get a let from Ruud. $30 love. First serve's a fault, second serve. Double fault Ruud, 30-15. $30-15. As we get a serve again from Ruud. Return goes into the forehand of Ruud. Drop shot's good by Ruud, and it's 40-15. $40-15. Ruud to go to 5-2. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As he returns out of the forehand of Ruud. Forehand from Medvedev is long, and it's 5-2 Ruud. Is it true that Medvedev hasn't beaten Ruud hasn't beaten Medvedev before? Yep. Or he hasn't won a set against Medvedev before. Never won a set. But also they haven't played since 2021, and it's Ruud back in 2021 was not as good as he is now. So even if they played on a hard court now, it'd be still an interesting matchup, I think. But on clay, you say advantage Ruud, right? I already filled it out, and I can't edit. I'll try to put it in chat again. Hang on, maybe I think I can fix the form so you can edit it if you want. Yeah, you can edit. There you go. I've changed the form, so you can go back, click back on it, and you can edit. I think you can edit it now. So if you made a mistake, you want to change an answer or something, go for it. I think you can do that now. By the way, to the person that just filled out, and I respect you, and I appreciate you, but to the person that wrote like a 5-page essay, what do you want to see more of? Thank you. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know. You know who wrote it. You know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. That's a lot of text. I think you might have written more than everybody else combined in their one-line sentences. You gave me a lot of things to think about. And I respect it. You gave me a lot of ideas, so thank you. There's a lot. You gave me that's a lot of ideas. I have no idea who wrote that, but you've been sitting on this for a while, I see. You gave me about 10 different ideas and you've given me a description on what those mean. So I appreciate it. Thank you for the feedback. I will read it. Don't worry. I'm going to read all the feedback because I want to see if there's anything we could start adding to the streams or add to the matches or whatever. And it's 30 love. But it just like popped up. I'm like, whoa! This massive block of text. Well, hey, what's up? So thank you. Now, you know who you are. Oh, that was you, Bronwyn? That's all right. Hey, look, I'm not making fun. I'm just saying that there's a lot of text. But I'll read it. Don't worry. Some interesting ideas. I like how much detail you've gone into it. All right, 30-15. All right, 30-15 as Medvedev gets to 40-15. Just examples. No. I like. That's what I want. That's what what do you want to see more of? You've given me a lot of. You've given me a lot of examples, which is good. I'll read through them and see what we can do. 40-30. By the way, everyone who says more Draper, noted. You can stop writing more Draper. All right, 40-30. I understand that people want to watch Draper more. I get it. People want to watch Draper. 40-30. As Medvedev tries to stick around. He serves a fault second serve. As the return goes in from Ruud to the forehand of Medvedev. Ruud with a smash in the net. All right, 5-3. Ruud's going to serve for the set. By the way, the person that said, I want to see more one-handed backhands on the channel, I don't know what that means. I don't know how that works. I don't know what you want me to do. That was a very vague statement. You want to see more one-handed backhands. You want me to watch more players with one-handed backhands, or you want me to hit a one-handed backhand? Like, what do you want me to do? I don't understand. I don't understand the suggestion. That doesn't make sense. Somebody wrote JJ Wolf and Draper. Well, that's interesting. Anyways, love 15. Medvedev trying to break back. They want a tutorial. Okay. All right. Love 15 as the return goes out by Medvedev. 15-all. As Ruud serves again. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Ruud backhand to the backhand of Medi. Again to the forehand of Ruud as Medi backhand. Into the Ruud forehand. Again to the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud again to the Medvedev backhand as Ruud backhand again. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud with the forehand down the middle. Medi gets it. Ruud forehand inside out. That's a great shot. Medvedev gets there just. Then Ruud forehand cross. Medvedev's got it. Into the forehand of Ruud again. Medvedev backhand again to the backhand of Ruud. But Ruud hits it wide and it's 15-30. 15-30. You described Ruud as the Prince of Clay. Who would you describe as the Prince of Grass? Probably Alcaraz. 15-30. I mean, if the King of Grass is Federer or Nadal or Djokovic or Sampras, then Alcaraz has got to be a prince, right? 15-30. Backhand return into the forehand of Ruud. Medi backhand goes long and it's 30-all. Unless Prince means someone who hasn't won Wimbledon, then I mean Sinner's definitely going to be a chance of winning Wimbledon, right? As the serve return goes in from Medi, the backhand of Ruud. Ruud in the open court. 40-30, Ruud with a set point. Is Cerundolo underrated on clay? Yes. I mean, people are just underrated him in general. He can play on hard courts too. All right, 40-30. Set point for Ruud. Serving to the back of Medvedev. Return goes long, and Ruud takes the set 6-3 in nearly an hour. It was all that second game that took like 20 minutes. Okay. Ruud 6-3. Berrettini, a Prince of Grass. That's actually a good answer. Berrettini is a great answer. That is a great answer. Because Berrettini, Berrettini might be the answer. That might be the answer. That might be the answer. All right. Oh, Essendon up by 2. Oof. Ugly set, by the way. 7 winners, 10 errors from Ruud. 10 winners, 22 errors from Medvedev. Kangaroos are not backing down. I know. We were this close to kicking a goal, and then they kicked a goal. We're up by 3. Oh. We've got to kick the next one. Where the hell is everyone? Everyone's so slow. Oh, God, he tripped over nothing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Caddy just got kicked. Oh, anyways. Yeah, they haven't played on clay before. That's true. Ruud playing on real clay court game. Yes. Chat. 4 minutes. We're up by 3. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. We have to win this match. We have to win this match. We have to win this match. Kako. Go, Perk. Go! Oh, he missed it. He missed it! He missed it. He missed it. Ruud's got, Mandy's going to the bathroom, so we have time to watch footy. We're up by 4. Yeah, the last match these guys played was in 2021. Oh, shit. Oh, nice, Merritt. Nice one, Merritt. Come on. Come on. Come on. We need to kick it. If we kick the next goal, we'll be okay. Ruud needs a 1,000 title. Well, this one's definitely up for grabs. Ruud hasn't lost the match this year after winning the first set. Wow. Really? That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. Good mark, Peter. That's what we want. Good. Good mark. 2.5 minutes. Come on. We can't wind down the clock. We got to kick a freaking goal. Come on. We have to kick a goal. We have to kick a goal. Oh, there's 3 people there. Oh, Martin got smacked. Go, Keiko. Go, Keiko. What happened? What? It's only 2 minutes left. Come on. Oh, no. No, what are you doing? Run! Oh no. Chat, this is killer. This is not good. 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 Medvedev's going to the bathroom, so just wait for him to come back. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Miss this goal. Please miss it. Please, random guy, miss the goal. Please miss it. His name is Finbar Maley. What is that name? What is that name? Miss it. Miss it. No! Yes! Yes! Yes, he missed it. Sorry, Mia. Mia, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, god damn. Whew. Oh, he's Irish? Okay. Whew. 1 minute to go. We're up by 3. Come on. 1 minute to go. Don't mess it up. It's okay, Mia. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the TV. God damn it. Come on. Don't mess it up. Good mark. Good mark. Good mark. Yeah, sorry. You push him in the ground. That's it. Come on. Come on. Medvedev's back, by the way. 40 seconds. We're up by 3. Come on. We can't fuck this up. Come on. We can't have this. Come on. Mark it. Oh, damn it. It was right there. It was right there. Oh, come on. Get it out. Did we get the kit free? What happened? Did we get the free? Are we good? 15 seconds. Are we good? Yes! Come on. Sorry, Chad. It's 15 love. 14, 13. Come on. Take your time, Merritt. Take your time. We've got 10 seconds. We just got to not fluff it up. 9, 8, 7. Come on now. Oh, no. Yes! We won. Yes! We won. 3-point winners. Goddamn. Every week, Chad. Every week. Welcome to the Essendon fan. Woo! Woo! Okay. 30-15. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Woo! Woo! All right. We'll take it. A win's a win. 30-15. Woo! Medvedev, by the way, 30-15. He's serving first as he's a drop shot winner, 40-15. All right, 40-15. We could have lost that. We could have really lost that one. That would have been terrible loss if we lost that one. Whew. Anyways, nice hitting from Eddie. One love. Whew. How does this win affect your life? It makes it's a good start of the weekend. Yeah, DJ, mate, way too close. That's exactly how I felt with the West Coast match 3 weeks ago. It's just like, why are we winning by 2 points over a bad team? Oh, it's shocking. Why can't we beat the bad teams easily? Agony as usual from the red and black. It's all right. We won. It was fun. It's a great week. We're having a good time. It's all good. We won. Doesn't matter how we won. We won. We won by 3. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter. If we lost, I wouldn't be happy. But we won, so it doesn't matter. A win is a win. I think one of our guys got a knee injury though, so I'm a little worried about that. Anyways, backhand from Medvedev into the backhand of Ruud. Medi forehand is wide. 15 love. Is North Melbourne local rivals? No. They're just really bad. They're just a really bad team, and everybody's beating them. So if we lost to them, it would have been really embarrassing. They're not a very good side at the moment. They're the second worst team in the competition. So if we lose to them, then what's that make us? Anyways, 30 love. Like, chat, when you're watching sports, team sports, and you see there's always those teams that you're like, well, my team will beat that team. So at least I know that I can celebrate. This is one of those matches, but that was way too close. Though we shouldn't have won by 3 points. We should have won by 3 or 4 goals. Anyways, 30 love. Medi hits a backhand winner. 30-15. So yeah, they won't get away with playing like that against top. Yeah. I think we just play to the teams we play. That seems to be. Like when we're playing when we played Collingwood last week, we played a lot better than that for the first half. But then, we won. I think we were 1 man down in the second half. Wait, who subbed out? Ridley was subbed out after getting injured, hamstring injury, and then what's his name? Harrison Jones got a knee injury, so I think we were down players too. We had less players, which sucks. We've already had enough injuries this year, so it's 40-15. But Thank God we won. Whew, we'll take it. We'll take it. Do you think footy can play tennis? No, I've got a friend who plays footy. He can't hit a tennis ball to save his life. 40-15. Ruud serves. As the return goes in the backhand slice of Ruud. Backhand from Medvedev. Into the forehand of Ruud. Medvedev volley. Ruud forehand. He can't get it though. Medvedev with a nice volley. Winner, 40-30. Who do we play next week? I think we play Carlton. No, we don't. We play Sydney next week, I think. Yeah, Sydney in Marvel Stadium. Ooh, chat, what are we doing next week? Ooh, maybe I might go to the football next week. Oh, do I really want to see Essendon versus Sydney? No, Sydney aren't that good at the moment. Maybe it might be worth going and seeing. It's on in the after. It's 4:00 in the afternoon. What do we do Rome next week? Maybe I'll go to the football next week. Okay. Medvedev serves 1-1. As Medi serves a let. Serving to the forehand of Ruud. Return goes into the forehand of Medvedev. As Ruud forehand again to the forehand of Medi. Into the forehand of Ruud as Medvedev. Again to the forehand of Ruud on the stretch. Medvedev down the line. Ruud's got it with a slice. But it's in the net. 15 love. Aussie rules is wild. I'd watch it like the NFL if I lived in Australia. Yeah. I do watch it like the NFL. Every week. Every week I'll watch it. As Medvedev comes in with a bounce smash. Ruud gets it though with a backhand. And then the volley from Medvedev. Ruud with a pass. Volley Medi. Ruud pass. Volley in the net from Medvedev eventually. And it's 15-0. All right, 15-0. As we return now to the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand slice in the net from Ruud. 30-15. 30-15. I suppose in the north it's called rugby. Now, so rugby is a completely different sport. This is not rugby. Australian rules football and rugby are two different things. Totally different sports. The ball looks similar, but it's not the same. One's about throwing the ball to your team, and the other one's about kicking it. 40-15. Did Harry Jones break his ankle? I don't know. I don't know what happened to Harry. He got stretched off, so it can't be good. Apparently he broke his leg. Oh, he's out forever. Sickening blow. It's a sickening injury. Apparently he broke his leg. That's out. He's gone for the year. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it. Anyways, 2-1. Yeah, I think he says he's broke his leg. Oh, no, it says ankle injury. Ankle injury. Maybe it was an ankle. It says leg, though. has suffered a broken leg moments before the end of the third quarter. Cradling his left leg. So it says either broken leg or ankle. So either way. Bad. Whatever it is, it's bad. Two-one Medvedev in the second. Sorry, we're talking about another sport. No one in tennis broke their ankle today. We're not talking about tennis. Okay. Back to Ruud. As Ruud serves. A fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Ruud. Medvedev backhand pass. Ruud with a volley. Medvedev pass. Ruud volleys it again. Medvedev backhand. Ruud volleys it again, but overhits it. And it's love 15. How's your Labor Day going, Cam? That's not Labor Day. Today. Not for me. Labor Day's in March for me. Is it Labor Day in America or something? No? Is it Labor Day in the UK? When's Labor Day? Oh, Labor Day's in the UK today. Which does not necessarily... So today's Labor Day in the UK, is it? Hello, Meow. What are you looking at, Bubba? Hey? Hey? All right, 30-15. As Ruud serves again. (30-15). As we return now from Medvedev goes long, 40-15. Come here. Hello. Ah, 40-15. It's Labor Day in Poland as well. Labor Day in Latin America. All right. It's Election Day on Monday in Singapore. Yeah, we got elections this week as well, I think. Not that I pay attention. Anyways, Ruud in the net, 40-30. In France as well. So Europe have Labor Day today. I think that's what we've come to know. As a default, second serve. Elections is Saturday. Yeah, I couldn't give a stuff. Just tell me who wins. Yay! All right, 40-30. Ruud wins the game. It's 2-all. 2-all. Poppy is playing Wawrinka. Where? In a challenger or something? We have a Star Wars service at church this Sunday. That's cool. That's cool. Cool theme. Now Medvedev to serve. Into the backhand of Ruud. Return goes into the forehand of Medvedev. Ruud forehand again to the forehand of Medvedev. Into the forehand of Ruud, who hits it wide, and it's 15-love. Love. Pick one. Prime Tsitsipas or Prime Kyrgios? Prime Kyrgios. Are you kidding me? 4-1 to 4-1 rally as Medvedev puts away the forehand winner. And it's 30 love. As with a fault second serve. And Medvedev, good serve, 40 love. Zach.
Well done, Bombers, but go pies, black circle, white circle, black circle, white circle.
Thank you and no. 3-2. Do you expect Sinner's level to go down after 3 months break? I don't. I think he's going to work his way into the tournament of Rome. I don't think he's going to be as good as he was when he left. Like, he's not going to be instantly as good as he was 3 months ago, but he will get back to that. He's just got to play matches. It depends on his draw, though. He could get an easy draw and then he starts kicking ass and he doesn't need to worry. But I don't think 3 months break is going to really change Sinner's. Sinner's not going to lose much. I'm sure he's going to be fine. It doesn't feel like 3 months, right? So it's gone so quick that it's like, well, yeah. Didn't probably lose this tournament. Yeah, he lost early here. So a lot of players are playing the Challenger about this week to make up for it for the lack of matches. I need Ruud to win 6-3. Okay. If Sinner gets a killer on clay courts, it could be a problem. I agree. Yeah, I agree. There's definitely some players that would make it tough. All right. Back to Ruud. 3-2 Medvedev. All right, 3-2. Ruud to the back of Medvedev. The forehand of Ruud is Medvedev down the line. Ruud's there with a slice. Into the forehand of Medi is Ruud backhand into the drop shot of Medvedev, but Ruud's going to get it. Medvedev with a pass. Ruud volleys it away, though. 15 love. Love. As Ruud serves, a fault, second serve. Second serve. There's a double fault by Ruud, and it's 15-all. In an interview, Sinner said he does not have fun on court now. He has different mentality now. No, I heard he was thinking of that in Australian Open. In Australia, he was thinking that. I think that was. He's not thinking that now. He was thinking that before the ban and during the Australian Open. Weird questions. Did you follow the NFL draft? Nah. As that backhand goes wide by Medvedev, 30-15. Guarantee Medvedev handshakes. Sinner too busy hiding the PEDs. Yeah, Jay, mate, you gotta let it go, brother. Like, it was really like at the end of yesterday when you were like constantly talking about Sabalenka and Kostruk not shaking hands. I mean, bro, you just got to get over it. 30-15. I think you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Of course, Medvedev's shaking hands. You don't understand why. I don't think you understand what's going on. You need to do some more research into why they don't shake hands, and then maybe you can understand what's up. I feel like you're just like, they don't shake hands, and then you're just like freaking out. But you need to just understand why. And you might, it might be easy to handle. You don't have to get upset over it. All right, 40-15. As the backhand return goes in the forehand of Ruud, backhand from Medvedev into the forehand of Ruud. As Medvedev backhand into the forehand of Ruud, and that's a winner. And Ruud levels 3-3 in the second. They both shouldn't be here based on seeds. The first 8 seeds couldn't come through to the quarters. What are you talking about, Medvedev Ruud? I mean, Ruud being here is no surprise. Ruud on clay is at least top 8. But yeah, you're right. The rankings show that these two guys shouldn't have been here. But it's a clay court. I mean, Rune probably should have been here instead of Medvedev, right? But I think Ruud beat Fritz, who's number 3. So, I mean, Ruud deserves to be here. He beat the guy who's high ranked, What is it now? What is it? Hey? 3-0. As Ruud hits it to the forehand of Medvedev. Medi hits it out. Love 15. It's pure shame to not shake hands. Bro, you gotta move on, man. You gotta move on, Jay. You gotta move on. You gotta move on. And I'm saying this now nicely because I know later when we watch Sabalenka and Svitolina, I know you're probably gonna go on about it. So I'm gonna say this nicely now. Gotta move on, man. Because you're annoying everybody in the chat. You're wasting my time. You just move on, man. Or just keep it to yourself because you've moved on, have you? Okay. All right. Well, let's hope you don't bring it up in the future, please. Because I don't think nobody's really asking the question why they didn't do it. Because I think that everybody knows. 15-0. As we return now to the forehand of Medvedev. Forehand from Ruud on the stretch. Into the backhand of Medvedev. To the backhand of Ruud. As Medvedev backhand again. To the slice of Ruud. Into the forehand of Medvedev. As Ruud backhand again. To the forehand of Medi. Ruud goes down the line. And hits it long. And it's 30-15. A lot of errors from Medvedev today? Yeah. There has been a lot of errors. Which is the best ATP WTA match of the year so far? Keys versus Swiatek, Australian Open best women's match. And best men's match probably still is Medvedev Tien, or maybe Fonseca Sonigo. Maybe. I mean, they're the two that stand out. Maybe Djokovic Alcaraz, that stands out as well. As that goes out by Medvedev, and it's 30-0. 30-0. Linda.
Never count out Clay Medvedev.
True. Thank you for the donation. As Medvedev serves into the forehand of Ruud. Ruud in the net, 40-30. Who do you want to win right now for both men and women's Madrid? Sabalenka and the winner of this match. Sabalenka and look, I'll go with Sabalenka Ruud because I think Ruud's going to win this match. I'd love Ruud to win a 1,000 title finally, and I think this one is up for grabs. I don't think there's anyone in the draw that's there's no favorite at this point. I don't think there's a favorite, right? 4-3 Medvedev. I don't think the favorite is Draper because of ranking. I don't think the favorite is Ruud because of clay court abilities, because there's other good clay courters too. Musetti might be the favorite, but then again, he has to win the big trophy. He hasn't done that yet, right? He made the final a couple of weeks ago, but can he go one step further? We're going to find out. Medvedev, but it's on clay, right? Cerundolo, but experience. So I don't think there's any, Menzik, but clay courts. So I don't know who the favorite. I don't think there's any clear favorite. So I'll go Ruud because I would love him to finally get one. Get his 1,000 trophy that has been missing, right? Fonseca Dimonor was match of the year with the energy wise. Oh yeah. That match was crazy. Medvedev needs a break here. Yeah. Ruud is way too talented to not have a Masters. I agree. Like, he's made the final of Rome. He's made the final of Monte Carlo. And he wins Madrid. That'd be nice. Made the final of the French. Won Barcelona last year. Got his first 500 trophy. I feel like getting this... Even if Ruud doesn't win this, and let's say he gets to the final, you got to think that he's a chance of winning Rome. Because Rome's more suited, more familiar clay. Like, Madrid's not... Like, clay quarters don't always win Madrid. Because of the altitude and the speed of the court's a bit quicker. So you usually get, like, players that... Well, we've seen over the time, right? I mean, the finalists are always just players that... Who would have thought? Even now, look at the lineup. There's only a few, like, clay quarters. And there's a lot of players that are not great on clay that have done well this week, right? But I would love... It would be cool to see Ruud win this. Get his 1,000 trophy, especially because it's so open. There's no Sinner, there's no Alcaraz, there's no Djokovic around. He can beat the guys that are in front of him. It's not like it's a bad draw with bad matchups for him. He can beat everybody that he's got to play. This is a bad matchup, but it's on clay, so you think advantage. To him, though, Anyways, love 15. Medvedev trying to break here. Good you said that because I had a bathroom break and when I returned, you said broken ankle. Oh, sorry. I was talking about a different sport. I wasn't talking about football. I was not talking about tennis, sorry. I was talking about football. Football injury. Was it a 4-4 rally? Medi in the net, 15 all. What happened to Zverev? He lost to Cerundolo. All right, 15 all. Serve again. Here's an ace by Ruud, 30-15. 214 kilometre hour ace. That's huge for Ruud. 30-15. Serve again. Into the back, into the forehand of Medvedev. Forehand of Ruud is a drop shot. Medi gets with the backhand. Ruud with the volley, and it's a winner. All right, 40-15. 40-15. Nice volley. 40-15. As a return from Medi goes out, it's 4-0 in the second. When was the last time a Brit won a big clay court trophy? Good question. I want to say Tim Henman. I mean, Andy Murray, but like, if you want to go like beyond the obvious, Andy Murray's won clay court titles before. But if you want to go like, if you take Murray out of it, because that's the easy answer, I feel like Tim Henman was also won a clay. Did he win a clay court event? Like one of these big trophies once? Maybe. Because Murray won Madrid and Rome back in the day. In 2016, Murray won Madrid, Rome. And 2015, he won Madrid. And then if you go back to the 2000s, Henman won the Paris Indoors. Maybe he didn't. I don't know why I thought Henman won something. Rosetsky, no, that was on clay. Yeah, so Murray's the answer, but I don't know. I thought Henman might have won one of these events. Anyways, yeah. So Murray was the answer. And then if I look, I know Henman should have probably made the final of Roland Garros back in 2004. He's spoken about that before. It's 30. Oh, Medvedev in trouble. .30 good serving from Medvedev. Yeah, Henman made the semi-finals of Roland Garros 2004. And I think he said in an interview that if he got a call by Gaston Gaudio saying... he talked to Gaston Gaudio about the 2004 event, and he said to Henman, if Henman had made the final, Gaudio would have lost. Gaudio's like, I would never have won that match. I would have lost to you, and Tim Henman would have won the French Open in 2004. But because Coria took out Henman, close four-setter, then Coria then ended up losing to Gaudio. So, yeah. So, Henman, wasn't far away from winning a French Open, if you go by the story. Did Murray go and win Wimbledon or one of those years? He won Wimbledon before that, like 2013, right? And 2016. Draper's the favorite. I don't know if Draper's the favorite to win this. Not on clay court. I don't think he's favorite. I don't think he's the favorite. By the way, apparently Cerundolo and Mensik are starting pretty soon. So we'll keep an eye out for that as well. All right. Medvedev 5-4, but Ruud serving to stay in the set. Anyways, 15 love. As it goes out from Ruud, 15 all. As Ruud serves another fault. Second serve. What is it, Mia? What is it? What's up? All right, second serve. And the return goes out by Medvedev, 30-15. 30-15. As the return goes, forehand down the line by Ruud is 40-15. 40-15. What's it? I want to say hello to you. What's up? What's up? All right, 40-15. As Medvedev hits it wide, it's 5-all. Medvedev is back. If he wins this match, he's kind of back. What's Diallo's service preference of court? I don't know. I'm not sure. I would say hard court if he's from Canada. Musetti and Cerundolo is my favorite. Cool. Draper and Mensik final would be funny. That would be cool. Medvedev serves 5-all. As Ruud hits a good return. Love 15. I think there is a time for these champions to step down. What champions? As it is served from Medvedev into the backhand as a fault. Second serve. Second serve. And the return goes out by Ruud. 15-all. Oh, you can't get out of there. Oh, sorry. There you go. 15-all. Is it a forehand from Ruud? Into the forehand of Medvedev. Ruud backhand. Into the backhand of Medi. Medvedev hits it out. All right, 15-30. 15-30. Medvedev serves again. Serve as a fault. Second serve. Serve into the forehand of Ruud. Medvedev backhand to the forehand of Ruud. Again to the backhand of Medvedev. Ruud again with the backhand from Medvedev into the backhand of Ruud. Medi forehand down the line. Ruud gets it with a slice, but it's long. And it's 30-all. As the return goes in the forehand of Medvedev. Medi in the net though, 30-40. Breakpoint Ruud. Breakpoint Ruud, and the crowd know it. They know how close this match is to being complete. All right, serve. It's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the backhand from Medvedev goes the backhand slice of Ruud. Medi forehand into the forehand of Ruud. Again to the forehand of Medvedev. Ruud with a backhand slice. Medvedev forehand down the line. Ruud with a pass. Medvedev with a volley. Ruud with a forehand. Is a winner. There's the break. 6-5. Ruud breaks. All right. Okay. Ruud takes the break. He's going to serve the match. All right. Hasn't been the prettiest match, but when it's on clay, you expect that Ruud would win this matchup on this surface. All right. Making money with Ruud? Cool. Okay. Here we go. Ruud's going to serve for the match. It's clay. Medi doesn't like to roll around in the mud. Fair enough. Isn't it weird they haven't played in years? Yeah, it's kind of weird that they haven't played in I can understand they hadn't played last year, but the fact they haven't played since 2021 is kind of crazy. Because they've both been very good. I mean, Medvedev's made finals of slams. Ruud's made finals of slams in the last 3 years. So it's kind of weird they haven't played for a long time. They'll probably play now 4 times for the rest of the year. But yeah, it's weird they haven't played for such a long time, you know. Okay. Ruud hits a drop shot. Medi gets it with a backhand. But it goes wide. And it's 15-love. 15-love. As Ruud serves again. And it's a let. Whereas Klavedev? Yeah, he's Clay, he made the quarterfinals here this week. You got to give him that. Hello. 15-love. Serve to the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the backhand of Ruud, who hits it long, and it's 15-0. 15-0. How much should I money? What? 15-0. 15-0. As Ruud comes in with a smash, then Medvedev hits a backhand winner. All right, Medi's back. Interested in playing now. 15-30. 15-30. Nice hitting from Medvedev. Ruud just didn't put away the smash. All right, 15-30. As Ruud serves into the back of Medvedev. Return, goes long. 30-0. 30-0. You think Demon can beat Menzik in the final? Nope. 30-0. By the way, we've got about an hour until the next match starts, so if Ruud does finish it here, we'll take a break and then we'll get back in about an hour. All right, 30-0. Ruud serves. A let. Ruud serves again. Serving to the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes out. 40-30. Match point, Ruud. To play the winner of Menzik and Cerundolo in tomorrow's semi-final, which I think will be the first semi. I don't know what time. Probably about mid-afternoon. I would guess. I think they're going to put one on the afternoon, one in the night session tomorrow. So that would be the schedule, I think. Anyways, 40-30. Ruud with a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Ruud. Medvedev hits an error. All right. Ruud's got the winner. And Ruud is into the semi-finals. GG's. And he'll take on the winner of Menzik Cerundolo, who are playing, I think, coming up in like 10 or 15 minutes. All right. Ruud makes the semis. Okay. GG's. There you go. Good win by Ruud. First win over Medvedev as well. So impressive. First win against Medi, and first time they played in like 3.5 years, but first time on clay, and the win goes to Ruud. So no surprise. Seems pretty standard. So there you go. Let's see if Ruud can maybe go on and win his first 1,000 title. And that was a good... I mean, he's beaten Medvedev and Fritz back-to-back. They're two good wins, you know. Even though they're not the clay court guys, it's still 2 top 10 wins in a row. It's an impressive bit of a run. By the way, if you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. I guess Ruud slaughtered Medvedev. I mean, not really, but... Does it? Oh, wait. Is Medvedev not in the top 10? My bad. Sorry. Oh, no, Medvedev's top 10. Yeah, Medvedev's number 10. Medvedev's number 10 in the world, right? Or at least he was before this week, right? He was number 10. So, yeah, it counts. Medi's number 10. Yeah, it counts. Will he break the 500 curse? What do you mean? He's already won a 500. Rublev at 17. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Rublev's, dropped out of the top 10 massively. Is this Ruud's biggest win of the year? Nah, beating Fritz was in the last round. Beating Fritz was the biggest win of the year. Does Ruud win a 1,000? Maybe. Be cool if he did. Be cool if he won this. He's only 2 matches away, and I think he'd rate his chances. Like if I have a look at Ruud versus Draper, Ruud versus Draper. They've never played. And then you go look at Cerundolo, who's probably his closest clay court rival against Cerundolo, which I can't do because the ATP website's not working. Hang on. It's 5-3. So Cerundolo's definitely a tough one. Ruud's lost more than he's won against Cerundolo. And they played a lot on clay, and it's been a very tough match. So I'm sure that Ruud would rather play Mensik, who he's only played once. That was this year at the Australian Open. It was a 4-setter. But on clay, you think Ruud would like his chances. Musetti is 1-1 against Ruud, and Ruud won their only clay court match a couple of years ago. So yeah, so I think Ruud's biggest threat on clay is Cerundolo, with the players that are left. Not saying that he can't lose the others, but I think Ruud fears Cerundolo the most going forward. Rublev just puts way too much pressure on himself when he struggles. Yeah. I can only see Ruud or Cerundolo winning. Now, I think Draper could win if he plays Ruud, it would be a really fun match in the final. But I think, yeah. I mean, I think Ruud or Cerundolo Musetti would be an interesting final if you want a new champion. Yeah, I don't think like I said, I don't think there's a favorite to win this tournament. There's a lot of, there's 2 players that have won 1,000s this year who are still in the draw. And you've got, 3 really good clay quarters in Cerundolo, Ruud, and Musetti. And then you've got Diallo, who's the surprise. So, who knows? And then you've got, Anaudi, who's, got a tough match today. So, yeah. So it's going to be an interesting, I would like the semis to be Ruud, Cerundolo, Musetti, Draper. I think that'd be the best semis. But we'll see. Mensik is definitely scary, for sure. And I think Fran has I wouldn't be surprised if Cerundolo lost today to Mensik, because Mensik is scary. But, yeah, we'll see. All right, chat. I'm going to send you over the next one. We've got Gauff taking on Swiatek coming up in an hour. So we've got a little bit of time. But I'll send you over there, and we'll get to that soon. But thanks for sticking around. And Ruud beats Medi for the first time ever. First win in 4 matches, and it's 6-3, 7-5. Pretty straightforward. Not the prettiest match, but Ruud got the win, so he doesn't care how he did it. He just got the win. And he's the first semi-finalist. We'll be watching him tomorrow against either Cerundolo or Mensik. They're about to start. But I'll see you guys in about an hour to watch Swiatek taking on Gauff.